Hi, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Wherever you're in the world today, I'd like to welcome you today for an awesome interview for a good friend of mine I just met. And he has a very unique product is going to help you not only selling more local products, but also selling any kind of products you probably laying on the hard drive want to sell online. So this is going to be really exciting interview because inside this interview, he also going to drop some awesome tips to help you with either offline marketing and online marketing. So pay attention, get very exciting about this. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome our awesome special guest for this interview, Saurabh, and let's get right into it. So let me shift my video here a little bit. So Saurabh, would you kind of take the microphone, share some how did you get started with internet marketing, and what was your struggles? How did you overcome it to become successful today?
All right. First of all, Han, thank you for having me over here, and it's great to be over here. So, yeah. So the way I started back in 2012, and we started with the local business marketing. So, I was into the coupon business. So we used to make coupons for the local businesses,
Okay.
for saloons, gyms, restaurants, and all those, and we used to distribute them locally. Now, you asked me about the struggle, so you would be surprised. But for the first 4.5 years of my journey, I was making $10 a month profit. And this is not exaggeration. I live in India, so obviously the basic expenses are a little less. At the same time, I was living with my parents, so the basic expenses were taken care of, right? So our customer base was increasing, but we were finding it hard to include a revenue model to it because we had no mentorship or nothing. The kind of mentorship that you give to your customers, we didn't have. So for the first 4 years, this was the journey, and then we lost $15,000 in the event that we conducted. So that was the point when I shifted my base from offline business to online business. Just
Okay.
like uh, just like Tony Robbins say that life never happens to you, life happens for you. So
Okay.
the reason that we lost $15,000, it was something that was good for me because then I shifted to online business, and then all the good things started happening in my journey. So this is the start of my journey.
Okay, great. So and also you have win some very unique awards. I want you to talk about it, and you were in the Fortune 500 magazine about your Facebook as the business. I want you to kind of take it over, tell us a little bit about how did you get there.
Okay, so yeah, I was not in Fortune 500. I was in Forbes,
Forbes.
and
Okay.
yes, as a internet marketing expert. So yeah, some of the campaigns that I have done, they have they have been record breaking in terms of generating the number of sales and leads online. So that is why I was recognized over there.
Okay. Awesome. So you have done some awesome big numbers and they've been recognized in the Forbes, and along with that, you also came out with the idea to help people selling more product more, and I want to hold that idea here a little bit. So stay tuned with us because at the end of this show, we're going to show you some awesome stuff. He has a development here, and so you've been on both online marketing and offline marketing for a little bit while. And I'm just gonna ask you a very interesting question. So if you have this magical wine, you can go back to start all over again to knowing that today, what you're knowing today, what would be 3 things you could change or would you do?
I would straight away start having some online assets, which I
Okay.
started after 4.5 years. For example, I started by building my Facebook page, Instagram page in some niches, and then started moving into the marketing zone, and then started creating some products, right? So the first thing that I would be doing is start making some assets online, whatever it is, whether it is some pages, whatever it is. So because the fact is that online business or offline business, when you mix it with online business, it becomes more scalable.
Okay.
So that is the only change that I would like to do.
Okay. So taking your, like, this is what I'm kind of teaching my clients is that a lot of my lists now are local marketers. And you know what? If you just know how to email marketing, if you just know how to create simple graphics, there's so much needs out there for this. People will pay you for a lot of money because people that know how to, let's say a doctor, they're going to be focused on how to, whatever the specific field could be, brain surgeon, but they don't know how to marketing. A dentist, they don't know how to marketing. So there's a lot of people willing to pay you a lot of dollars to help in the marketing. And in fact, it's really, really easy. I get leads from just go to eat in Chinese restaurants where like they just say, hey, what do? You have the conversation started. I don't even have a business card with me. And I'm not really push salesperson. I just tell them what to do, gave them my number, share my contact information. And about 2 weeks later, they call me up, say, hey, can you help me? They have two different nurses that inside their office doesn't have anything to do. So can you help me generating this kind of patients sent to my office immediately? And there is a business right there, right? And just a really, really easy thing to sell to the local clients right now. And people just need to realize that if you have any kind of internet marketing skills, it's really, really easy to sell on the offline market. So there's one of my tips, always talking about like, what do you do? Like just have a casual conversation, not like, hey, I do this, would you buy this? The more casual they are, the more set you up as authority as you are, more relaxed you are, the more authentic you are, and the more easy the sale is going to be made. And for those people who are really, really super shy to go out there to talk to clients, I think you have some sort of tips that can give people to perhaps grab the client off the Facebook and convert into local clients. Would you share some of the tips here?
Yes. So this is something that we experienced while we were promoting a salon in my offline business. So there was a deal that we came up with for that salon, and that deal was a free haircut.
Okay.
Now we experienced a major change in customers' perception, because in some of the renowned salons that we were promoting, we were offering some heavy deals like 50% off, 60% off. And then this new saloon, which just opened last week, they came up with a free haircut deal. And every customer, they turn to this particular saloon. Now what I would like to recommend is that start with a no-brainer offer, which is like 100% no-brainer offer for your customers, so that the first thing is you get the foot in the door. Because once you get a new customer inside your whatever place it is, restaurant or whatever, foot in the door, then it becomes really easy for them to come to you next time, the second time. The second sale is always the easiest. It is just the first sale which is most difficult. So get the foot in the door, offer a no-brainer deal via Facebook. Let's suppose 1+1 coffee, or maybe free coffee for couples. They will come, they will order something extra, right? Maybe if you are a dentist, then a free dental checkup. If you are a gym, then a free, let's suppose, a health checkup, a free BMI, body mass index checkup, something like that. Get them inside your area, get the foot in the door, and then they will become a really easy sale. That's the way I do.
So once a customer inside the door, is there any further steps you took to capture the information, and perhaps or phone numbers or email addresses to continually market to them to entice them coming back for the second, and third, and fourth, and fifth time?
Yes, Han. So while you are doing the Facebook offer, so inside Facebook offer, there is a specific term, a specific ad that you can run for local businesses, which comes by the name of Facebook offers. So for that, you need to, give your email address to get that offer.
Okay.
And in return, then Facebook gives you that free coupon or whatever it is. So you get their data first.
Okay, so guys, that's very important because the Groupon model, I found is the false of the Groupon model is that they definitely can send a lot of traffic, get into the door, but they don't share the asset, which is the email address and the phone number with you. And I almost think the Groupon model is kind of a scam because Then they use the same leads, phone numbers to marketing similar services, restaurants, haircut places. So the smart small business, they have a ball in front of their front desk to actually ask people to put their name and email address in there. But the not so smart one, they just really losing in the, I mean, when you give out free haircuts, when you give out 50% off first visit, you have a lost lead right there, right? So if you don't have ways on the back end to capture that, encourage them perhaps to buy an upgrade, a bundle package later on, you just keep losing money. So that's the flaws of a coupon model. But if you are running your personal Facebook ads like he just taught you here, you're not only doing your client a favor by no longer using Groupon, but also capture the most important thing is their contact information. So your client, you're going to help your client to marketing further beyond just the first visit. That's very, very important because the real money is made on the second, third, and fifth, so forth. So you're going to actually teach them a little bit about the customer lifetime value. Once they see that, this will make the offer much, much easier to sell. So that's another tips I want to kind of throw in there. All right.
Yeah, that's the biggest term, hand, the lifetime customer value. If a business knows their lifetime customer value, yep, they can play around in the front end.
Right, but I mean, most people I talk to, they don't know what that is. I mean, they're doctors again. They're people selling haircuts. They don't track the number like we do, right? So that's why we have to educating them a little bit instead. By the way, when you're educating them, that's kind of setting up your authority. So you have to talk into layman's term with them a little bit, because just remember, they're not accountants, they're not marketers. You know, you got to let them see the vision and the picture you want to see in order to sell this thing to them. So your service to them. So you have to explain, okay, so if we losing 100% to get them foot in the door, that's okay, because your lifetime value of a customer is, you know, $100, $200. You're going to be okay with that. You know, without doing that, it's really hard to convince people to even offer coupon, because they're scared to lose the money at the very, very beginning. And it's just, you know, how much cash can you burn at the front, right? So so those are things you need to consider and set yourself as an expert and authority here. So let's talk about the next section here. Let's talk about you said one of the things we talked about a little bit before the interview, people are struggling with. Let's talk about what that is, and what is the solution you have come out to help them to solve this problem.
Okay, so I was talking to a few freelancers, and they are some people, they are like they are experts in what they do. So there is a video creation expert, and she is like really good in what she does. So I was talking to her. Then I have a few more my local contacts who are really good, really experts in what they do. But I asked them that what is it that what is it that is stopping you in growing your business?
Okay.
And they said that when we reach out to clients for the very first time, we are not able to create that immediate authority, because it's like very normal, right? We are reaching to them for the first time. They don't know us. They have not heard about us. And we are reaching out to them just like with a normal, decent looking website, or maybe without a website. So that is where we are not able to create that impact. And a lot of freelancers, what they do is they create a profile on Fiverr. But again, Fiverr is like a common thing, right? And you are again just seen as a freelancer. So that
so I'm going to pause you here a little bit, if you don't mind. You never want to be just another Fiverr, just another internet marketer, just another expert, or just another local marketer, right? So that's very, very important. That's what he's going to point out here, and he has a very, very awesome way to help you to overcome that. Let you become the authority in the marketplace, the niche that you're going after. So we're just about to review here. So stay tuned and keep watching this. We're gonna keep doing some awesome tips for you guys here. So so you talk about you don't just want to be another Fiverr. You don't want to just be another local marketer. So what exactly the solution you just came out with?
All right. So as of now, till this date, the only place where customers or where the service providers can create their own branded profile and with attached services, listing down all their services with their attached payment method and all the customer reviews and everything, they just have places like Fiverr or Upwork. But again, just like we mentioned, it's like just another Fiverr guy. So what we have come up with is we are allowing the customers to create their own marketplace, their own Fiverr. And when you tell your potential clients, you know what, this is my website with all your services listed over there, your customer testimonials, your own branded profile page, your own blog over there, and your connected payment methods. And we have some really advanced features over there, Han. So when they see that, it automatically adds up to your authority.
Okay. All right. Great. So we're gonna take a couple minutes, kind of show you guys exactly how this thing works. So one way that I've been teaching a lot of people doing local marketing, and the number one mistake I think that most local marketing are making right now is, okay, they get the first client, then immediately they have to fulfill the work, right? So a lot of people do it themselves, and I strongly against it, because here's why. The most important asset in your lifetime is time, because you can always make more money, but you can never get single minute or single millisecond back. So we all have the same time of the day. Why someone can accomplish more than the other, right? Is how they're positioned, their timing. So the smarter way to do this is using basically leveraging, right? So you go get the clients at a higher price, and then you're outsourcing to somebody on Fiverr, somebody on freelancer.com, or there's a lot of people that you might already know in your network can do the fulfillment. And there are a lot of people out there willing to actually partner with you. They do all the work as long as you bring the clients. There's a lot of people, because inside the internet marketing community, a lot of people are really introvert person. They don't want to talk to people. They want somebody else to deal with it. I ran into a lot of people like that. So you could even set up 50% of partnership there, where you going out, talk to the client, get the clients, where he or she going to fulfill the work. And here's the reason why that's a better model, because when you have 2 or 3 clients, they're constantly bothering you, hey, what's my next Facebook stats? I'm sure you get one of those before they call you every day. Say, hey, where my ads at? How's that doing today? When you spend the most of the time doing that stuff, you don't have the time to get new clients. So what you're eventually going to have is going to reach a ceiling of your income level, because you're going to spend most of the time just do the fulfillment work, right? So what's a smarter way, again, to do is go out there, get more clients, and have more people to fulfill it. Another way is, instead just offering Facebook ads, instead just offering web design, instead just offering graphic design, when you have this network of workers that works for you, you can offer an entire package of that. In fact, you can have a bundle package for them. Somebody just building a brand new website, what's the immediate need? The traffic, right? People come to the website to make the phone call, to schedule appointments, or put their email address in to get whatever the free stuff is. So they need SEO service, they need a Facebook service, they need a graphic service, they need video service. So why not put a bundle package, and it is discount to them when they buy the bundle package. And then you not only creating this bundle package help you make more money, but you also have help the outsourcers make their own their share of the money as well. So it's about strategy. It's not all about working hard, but it's working smart. It's very important as well. So you can work the list and make more. So think about what I said here. But with that being said, you still need the tools and things to put everything together. This is exactly what Saurabh has offering here today. So he has a awesome You know what? I'm just gonna let him to tell you what exact that is. I think that's a better way for him to share. Would you kind of like share the screen, kind of show us what exactly you got, and so they can visualize how they can use this in their business?
All right, let me do that. Just give me a second. Okay, yeah. Can you see my screen?
Okay, 1 minute. Yep, can see a screen just fine.
All right. Okay. So, yeah, this is what you have. So, just like you mentioned, Han, that you can offer SEO, Facebook, all the services. So, in your own marketplace, you can list down all the services that you can offer. For example, mobile apps, restaurant mobile app, cafe mobile app, and everything. Ebook creation, chatbot creation, personalized video, animated video, whatever services you are offering, you can list them down over here, right? And then you can have your good looking categories listed over here. Then you can have your description. You can have your good looking photograph over here, your own what do you call it, description about your company right over here. Then you can add your testimonials, which again
Great.
helps in your authority. Now the sad part about Fiverr is that one bad testimonial, it disrupts your entire business. Now over here you can control your testimonials, right? I hope
Right.
you get the logic. And then you can add your custom email sign up box over here, and then all your services will come over here, all the popular services. Now let's suppose if I click on one of the services that you are offering. So let's suppose eye catching YouTube thumbnails, converting advertisements, and marketing graphics, things like that. So you have your own services page, category page, right? And you have your own FAQ section right over here. And then if I go
Great.
inside, so you can offer your services in multiple packages. For example, basic, standard, premium, right? You can increase the pricing as you go along.
Right.
And in all the services, for example, if you're offering, let's suppose, to real estate clients, the banner creation service to them. So you have it right over here, right? You add all your past work or the kind of work that you can do. So see, the biggest thing that we say is that the proof is in the pudding, right? So when you have your work, right over there, they will have the better, you know, thing to look at, plus the description about your work, and then the attached pricing. So they will be able to order right from here.
Okay, so let's go back to the front page for a minute. I think you are at the front page, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, imagine this: like you if you have a small agency website right now, right? And instead send to that agency website, what if you send to a marketplace like this? I'm gonna quiz you guys a little bit. What's the first impression? Let's say a cold lead's gonna land on this page, on this website as we're looking at this right now, gonna be versus going to your regular agency website. Maybe just one service or two servers. I'm gonna pause here just a little bit for a reason. Let you think about. It's to me, it's very, very clear that the clients are going to be really think, oh wow, this is really, really big agency, right? Because if you have offering multiple services on a website like this with testimonials, with different things they can do, what's gonna that do with your brand? I'm gonna ask you that question again. What's that gonna do with your brand? It's very simple. Like Sabrina has mentioned, is that you never want to stand out just to be another local market. You will always want to stand out to be something better, right? So the answer is authority, right? So you haven't thought about that, right? So people are willing to work with people who are having what? Expertise and authorities, right? And another thing they need to think about this is, instead of thinking about you, the only person going to sell this service, you want other people also selling your service for you, right? Of course, you're going to have to split some of the commission with he or she, but you need some kind of mechanism or technology does that, right? This thing we're looking at here right now does all that for you, okay? So think about that for a minute. How fast can you grow agency now? How fast can you grow your big agency now with a tool like this, okay? Just answer to yourself, don't answer me. how fast can you grow when you have the right tool in your hand? All right, so let's talk about the different funnel. Let's talk about the name of the product, time to launch, and what's the starting out price, and what's including the front end right now.
All right. So yeah. So the name of the product is MarketPresso, and we are going live on the 2nd of February at 11 a.m. EST. And the front end price is going to be $47. So you can now create a full-fledged marketplace. Yeah. So that's included at $47, and all the advanced functionality.
What kind of license does the front end include?
I mean, you can create for yourself, you can create for clients, you can do it for anyone.
So commercial license?
Yes, the commercial license is included, and you can create up to 10 marketplaces in the front-end version.
Okay, great. So, okay, so let's talk about the OTO1. What is that? What exactly is including OTO1, and what's the pricing point on that when you first started?
All right. So OTO1 is something which is really special. Now, we took the inspiration from 3 places. So we took the inspiration from Amazon, we took the inspiration from Shopify, and then Fiverr. All right. The way they do upselling, we have included all those upselling options inside our marketplace, so that when you sell to somebody, just like we mentioned that the second sale is the easiest, we are giving you all the upselling tools through which you can market them. For example, if you ever do shopping on Amazon, you would have seen as soon as you purchase something, Amazon recommends you something like recommended for you, or these 2 things are bought together, something like that, right?
Yep.
So this is something which is one of the features inside OTO1. This is one of the upselling methods. So we have included 10 different upselling methods inside OTO1, which have been inspired from Amazon, Fiverr, and Shopify.
Great. And so it's pretty much done for you, upselling the products, or am I understanding that correctly?
I mean, you need to just mention what do you want to offer. For example, what is the recommended service that you want to offer. For example, if somebody bought from you Facebook cover video, then let's suppose if you want to offer them social media graphics, so you need to just select a checkbox that I want to add this as the recommended service.
Okay, got it. So it's basically is you know, selling them more stuff basically, and you know, a lot of both online and offline marketers are doing this one big mistake. Is, you know, I work with a lot of experts. They even make a mistake as well. They only have one sell. That whatever the front end is, could be ebook, could be a video, could be dentist service, whatever it is. They only focus on that one transaction. But you really need to focus on the real money is made on the second, third, and fourth. Like I keep mentioning here, I want to grow that into your brain right now. That's where the real money is. And in fact, you know, if you're smart, if you want to grow your business faster, the first sale should be a lost lead, because you have the funnel built enough to balance that out, you know, to make more money at the back end. So that's the difference between a successful marketer and versus somebody who's starting out. And so what he has here is have mechanism and tools here to make it that even easier. So it's almost like do you have like a one-click upsell system building as well, or that's the next OTO, or
we have it. So all the upselling tools we have included in OTO1. So for example, you can do the bundle deals. You can do 1+1, 1+2, 1+3, 3+1 kind of giveaways, and then you can have the one-click upsells, checkout upsells. So yeah, more offers just like that.
I think how one-click upsell has really increased my revenue when I put that into a funnel. So it's really simple. People are lazy. You got to make their life so much easier. The easier you're making the purchase process, the more money you're going to make, basically. I mean, this is being studied either to Amazon or to our regular marketing funnels. That's just a test and proven principle. So that's a great feature to have. So let's talk about OTO. Oh, what's the price on OTO1?
Yeah, Han, we have another great thing in OTO1.
Okay, go ahead.
I did this study, and I studied that in Amazon, the normal consumers versus the Prime members. The Prime members, they spend up to 20 times more.
Right.
So the Prime members, the kind of privileges that they are given are like cashbacks and loyalty points.
Okay.
So this is also something that we have included in OTO1, so that you
Awesome.
can create your own Prime membership kind of thing inside your own marketplace.
That's great. So how much is it?
It is $97.
97? Okay, one time?
Yeah, one time.
Okay, great. So let's talk about the OTO2.
Yes. So OTO2, it's the template club. So you get one new theme per month for 12 months. And we have included the freelancing theme, we have the agency theme, and we have the local business theme.
Okay.
So you will have one per month for 12 months. And we are giving you done for you services.
Okay.
Now, it's something that we have done the research
I knew
and
you had
using.
some done for your service coming up. I was jumping ahead a little bit earlier.
Yeah, so you won't believe, but we researched the database of last 10 years of the freelancing industry, and all the most popular services which are popular in the freelancing industry. We studied the data, and of all those services, we have, we are giving you the done for you description, the basic standard premium packages, the graphics that you need to add, everything. So for 50 best selling services, and along with that, we are giving you 10 done for you marketplaces. So there you have it, your 10 done for you marketplaces in various niches. And then, just like Han mentioned, you reach out to clients, get the orders, pass it on to the guys on Fiverr where they are selling it for nominal price, and you take the commission in between. I won't call it a commission. I would say that that's the smart work. You keep $400 to $500 per order in between and pass the orders right then and there.
Wow. Yeah, that's how I build my company, and that's how you should build your company, agency specifically. And yeah, so how much is it? People gonna ask. So what's with all this value? So how much you're gonna kind of they have to invest
Yeah.
into this?
So, Han, we are doing something special. We know, you and I, both of us have been purchasing products over the years, and Template Club is something that we buy for monthly recurring or yearly recurring, right? But for the launch, we are doing it for a $47 lifetime. That's it. So,
Oh wow.
$47 lifetime, yeah, for the Template Club, and $47 lifetime for the DFI service, or you can take the combined, which is $67.
Okay, so when you say template club, are you gonna update every single month, or is just like a one time with all the templates together?
No. We are going to give one template per month for next 12 months.
Okay, so okay, cool. Wow, that's great value here. That's like I don't know. I can't do my like almost less than $4 per month. If you divide it, take 47 divided by 12. Roughly about let's just below yeah, $4 per month. I think, yeah. And just a quick math here in my head. So that's pretty affordable. So do you have OTO3?
Yes, and we have a great OTO3, and it is something that gives you the opportunity to do six-figure business, even seven-figure business per month, and without even touching a single service. So I will explain to you a simple mathematics. So in OTO3, what you can do is you can allow other sellers inside your marketplace to do the selling. It's like it's your opportunity to become Fiverr. The same thing that Fiverr or Upwork have been doing for so many years. Now you can have your marketplace on your domain or with your branding, but the sellers will be doing the selling on your marketplace. Now, there would be a lot of sellers who would love to come to your marketplace, and that is because Fiverr charges them 20% fees. You charge them, let's suppose, 10%, right? So they will be happy, and you are getting 10% per sale. So I would give you a very simple example. There are, as of now, in the survey that was conducted in 2019, there are 55 million freelancers just in America, just in United States of America. Now, even if you have just 100 sellers on your marketplace and they do, let's suppose, a sale of $200 each, that's it, per month, you are generating $20,000 revenue from your marketplace and you are taking a 10% cut. So you are making $2,000 a month without doing anything. And we are talking about just 100 sellers out of 55 million.
And for my local market, I'm going to give you some tips here. I'm a healer, so I do Reiki healings, and I'm also channeler. I channeling spiritual beings. So in that community, I have seen people marketing themselves still with pencil and papers, basically. But they all have knowledge, right? They all have one could be a Reiki master, another one could be knowing how to read tarot cards, for example. So it is to my dream to have a marketplace that they can invite their students to come to a central location to buy one of the courses. Could be Reiki course, but immediately they could be upsell them to another course. Could be I don't know, tarot card reading courses. So what if you can build a community with tools like this and just charge what he's talking about, the 10% or 20%, whatever the fee you want to charge. And so they're the content builders, right? You don't create a single course because they already have a course ready to go, right? And you don't generate any customers because they have their customers. They just need a technology platform instead of just teaching in a physical location. Now they have extra revenue to share this with the world. I mean, with a tool like this, it's 24/7. You're no longer bound to just seeing, I'm in Lexington, Kentucky, or a small town. They can now expanding to their courses. They can now recording a live workshop and selling at marketplaces like this. And I want you to go out there, research any niche marketplace. People are still function into the old technology, and how you can build a marketplaces where the content creator. And if you're looking at, the biggest video website doesn't generating a single content of their own, which is what we're watching here right now on YouTube, right? And the largest taxi driver, they don't own single car. It's called Uber, right? And the biggest real estate company in the world is called Airbnb. Do they own a single house? They don't. So that's kind of mindset. That's kind of leveraging idea you need to think about when you go and think about building business. And what he's talking about is, yes, you got this great idea, but you don't have the tool and marketplace to build, because I know how much headache and how much money and how much time to build a tool like this. And I'm personally super excited to see this as I kind of view this thing and how it works. That was like the first thing light bulb come to me, is like, I need to go to my teachers and to show them this, and let them kind of set on my own marketplace, let them kind of all join here, enticing them, of course, free giveaway stuff, and help them to make more money passively. At the same time, I'm building a website without generating a single content, because generating content every day is not easy. You have to come out new ideas and every time, right? But what if you can have a content generator and consumers putting into one single location? This is exactly what he has here, guys. And if you think about it, if you can get the momentum rolling, you can, once this is built up, this is a massive passive income for you right now, right here, what we're looking at right now. I just want to point that out very quickly. And so the final question for you is, how much this gonna how much is gonna be on the OTO3?
All right, yeah. So we have the general package, which would be for $197. So okay. Yeah. So yes, yeah, that's the pricing. So we have multiple pricing tiers, but I'm referring to the general package, which would be like the optimum package, and then you can go ahead.
Okay. All right, so cool. So is anything after OTO3?
Yes, we have the MarketPresso mobile app.
Okay, great, good, awesome. Let's talk about that. Yeah. That's very important, because I think 90% of people are purchasing product through what? mobile now. So also mobile is actually probably a better way to reach your customer through conventional emails, all that stuff now. So let's talk about this.
Yes. So Han, I will give you a simple statistic. The mobile app industry is now 1.8 trillion, all right, which is trillion with a T. Now it's a huge number, and the reason why people are not able to monetize that industry is because it is really difficult to first of all make a mobile app and then get it published on Android, iOS, things like that. It's like really, it's a really tough job, that. And for the local business and general marketers, they cannot do it, and that is why businesses like Airbnb, Uber, they are able to generate a lot of revenue because they have the monopoly over there. So what we are doing is we are giving you a done for you mobile app for your marketplace, and the good thing is that as a launch special, we are offering you unlimited mobile apps for any number of marketplaces that you are going to create in the future. So you create as many marketplaces as you want, and we are going to give you a mobile app for all of them.
Wow.
Done for you, published on Android and iOS both.
Awesome. Another way, like I'm thinking about using this marketplace is people building courses. This could be a mechanism, a marketplace for those people as well. Think about musicians, think about any kind of, just go Udemy. There's a lot of niches out there, need their private ownership stuff right now. I can think about like one of my healing teachers. She's been thinking about this kind of stuff for a long time, but she doesn't have the money and doesn't have the time to build it. So I think I'm actually going to sell this service to her like next week, and kind of showing her what he does and work out a deal with her. So this is very, very exciting here. So he's got the desktop cover and mobile cover. So how much is the mobile app?
It's $197 for unlimited marketplaces.
Okay, good, awesome. So do you have anything else other than OTO4?
No.
Okay, all right, cool, awesome. So so it's so again, the name of the product is called MarketPresso, and do you have? I know you guys gave me a whole bunch of bonuses to offer and to help them to get the make the awesome pricing and get on time as well. Do you have any bonuses? Maybe you can just share. I don't want you to share all of it, but maybe just kind of tap into that and talk about what kind of awesome bonuses they'll be getting.
Yes. So Han, we are the first thing we realized that now you have the greatest marketplace builder and the only marketplace builder in the world. Now, the next thing that you might need help with is reaching out to the clients. So we are giving you a local business finder app. It is an in-house app that we have created, which will give you the contact details of all the local businesses from any locality. For example, real estate people from London, or let's suppose carpenters from Mumbai, or whatever it is, right? So you can find the contact details, website, name, email, phone numbers, everything. And of course, you can reach out to them. So we are giving you, we are not, we are bypassing the gatekeepers and letting you touch the exact business owners. So this is the one of the bonuses. And the second bonus is that we have come up with some links which will give you the free advertising credits on Google. So you can run the advertisements for your business marketplace on Google, and maybe a couple more. So we are doing a little more research. So we are going to give you the free advertising credits for that.
Oh, wow. That's cool. That's awesome. That'll get people started, right? So it's traffic. Cool. Awesome. So guys, once again, what time is the launch again, and what time do I need to be there to get this product? Absolutely. And also get those bonuses as well before it runs out.
Yes, so it's at 11 a.m. EST, 2nd of February. And for the first 5 hours, we are running a early bird offer. So the discount coupon will be for the 12%, and then we are gonna reduce the discount coupon as well as the price will go up. So yes, 2nd February, 11 a.m.
Cool.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. So be there, grab this, and I'm going to put out some unique bonuses for this as well. I really like it. In another way that for you to stand out is that nobody's selling this as local marketer, if you think about it, right? Because it doesn't exist until you buy it, right? So instead of just selling the typical, okay, look, SEO, Facebook advertising, and video services, what if you approach your client and selling a marketplace, right? That's fresh and new, and you have no competition because nobody has it. Nobody has it. So you're the king of the jungle, right? And that's another reason you should grab this. Just look at all this graphic that's all in there right now. So yeah. So before we leave here today, Sport, do you have any last word of wisdom you'd like to share with us?
Okay, yeah. So, Han, a lot of people ask me. I mean, even when I was recognized by Forbes and everything, they asked me that you were at the bottom of your life after 4.5 years in your entrepreneurship journey, and it was like I was at a debt of $15,000 and I was not earning any money, so I had no choice, no idea what to do. And people ask me all the time that how did you come back from being at zero, or maybe from being at minus? And I
Right.
tell them that just one thing: it's all about being really hungry for your success and coming up with smart ideas, and being a doer rather than a thinker. So I am always a doer rather than a thinker. And when I find something good, when I see a good opportunity, I immediately tap onto it, because the mind is being, our mind is being formed in a way that after 20-30 seconds, when we see a new good idea, all the negative thoughts start creeping in. So when you see something good, you tap into it immediately, and that's how good things start happening in your lives.
Okay, so to kind of summarize what he said, you got to be a massive action taker. Just don't there to buy another product, sitting on the hard drive, or buy another course, never even look at it, just to have it. You got to be risk taker. You got to be accept failures, and just part of journey to be successful. And this is exactly how I got here. I take a massive action, and I totally agree with him. So every journey start with first step. So when for right now, what action you need to take is be there at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in that morning and grab this, because that's the first step you need to take. And he pretty much has everything else covered after that. Okay, so be the action taker, give this thing a try, and go sell this thing. Go use it either for yourself to sell more products, or go sell this as service. Um, always think about how to use this or anything to build passive income. Okay, that's my final word of wisdom. So go get it, and look out for my emails, and we're going to put some awesome unique bonus for this as well. Okay, all right, thank you, Saurabh, for being here today, and thank you for building such a great tool and marketplace. And I personally love to use this myself as well. So thanks again, and I'll see you soon.
100%. Thank you so much.